tell your mama, and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world it's Madden territory. Tell your mama.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
First carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now it's Freeman. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. They call it no gain there on the first down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
After the encroachment penalty, here's 2nd and 5. After the penalty, here's Freeman. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Freeman again, a first down carry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. At the 14-yard line.
Ready, like 25. 22.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Watch the 61, sub.
From the shotgun, Ryan gets it off to Freeman. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
No move by Dan Quinn to get the offense off the field. They're staying out there, and they're going for it on fourth. They're going on fourth down. It's Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check 4, check 4. Hey, alert 3. Hey, watch heads.
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Adrian Claiborne, the one who makes the stop.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Check. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Say go. Kill.
On 2nd down, Love. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Check hot route. Hot. 2-6.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Check 13.
And they'll indeed go for it with Haskins. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Ready. 55. Hey, check.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Freeman. Freeman a 1st down and more. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, 45 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's Haskins to throw. And Reed with it over the middle. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Switch, switch, switch. Wide, get wide. Get it all. West. Fresno.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Redskins nothing.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check 31. Check 99. Check 99. We got double up. Watch out. Check 45.
Looking to throw again on second down. Haskins. And this one complete to Reed. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Haskins now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Undercrunch.
On first down, it's Haskins. And a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Throwing again on second down. Ryan, he's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Now it's Ryan. This complete to Jones. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, Atlanta.
Ready, blue 80. 125.
On first down, Freeman. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Now, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 21-0.
21. Redskins nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Go, go, go. Check 26, check 26. Go. Check 3, check 3.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
45 the mic, 45 the mic. Watch the run, watch the run. Watch twits.
2nd down, Haskins. And he's going to go down again. Vic Beasley making it look easy, cruising in for the sack.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
At their own 48-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. After the sack on 1st down, Ryan. He completes it to Jones. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
1st down, Falcons.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Ryan. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Ryan. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Washington Redskins, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a first and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45. Here we go. Shit. Shit.
Now Haskins on first down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Kelvin Harmon, the man he was looking for. And it's second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Again on second and 10, it's Haskins. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half, it's Haskins. And the pressure gets to him again. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Keep playing hard.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 46. Haskins looking to throw on first down. And he finds the tight end, Reed. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Alert 3, 66, pull it, half. Check, 59. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Kill. Turn it. Kill.
To throw again on second down. Haskins, complete. Richardson has it. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, check 24. Yo. On me.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your...
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Takk McKinley able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Check, check.
Throwing on second and long. Haskins. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Takk McKinley giving him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
Switch it.
Now Haskins, third and long, escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. He's got a man, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for first and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Haskins will throw. Catch is made. It's Harmon. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a first down. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 43. Throwing again, here's Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
Second and 6 at the Falcons' 39-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on second down. Haskins got an open man. It's Harmon. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Here's Haskins. That's going to be caught by Richardson. A good pickup there at 22.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Check tight. Rush in.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. A good run at 6 yards there. Gets them closer to the goal line with second down coming up. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. This defense continues to be good on third down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this, let's try to get it in the end zone?
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should fourth down be any different? You might want to...
And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Darius Geis there to make the grab. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. They'll run on first down. It's Freeman. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, 35 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Haskins to throw it. Steps away. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Alert flare, squeeze. Let's go.
On first down, it's Love. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and it'll bring up third down.
Ready? Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Switch up, switch up. Check your hot read.
On third down, here's Love. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He lost 2, and it brings up fourth.
A loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down.
They're going on fourth down. Haskins under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Tack McKinley. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9. Freeman again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Going up top. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 20. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And the tight end Luke Stocker was the target. And now it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Back. Hey, free clear. Hey, high 7.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
51. Cross.
From the gun, it's Ryan. He sets to fire deep. And this is caught at the 20. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're.
And you know you prime the pump all